And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everyone. Saw very warm temperatures out there for your Monday yesterday. Of course, we got up to about 79, 80 degrees here in Amarillo. You can see those morning temperatures really not all that cool out there, dropping down into the upper 40s. So we're going to see those upper 40s stick around. You're going to see a few places down in the low 30s in some parts of the region, but generally hanging out in the 40s as you head throughout the early morning hours. Up to 64 by lunchtime today, almost a carbon copy of yesterday. Expected to top out in the 80s yet again, but you will notice further up north, maybe just a little bit cooler, maybe some low 70s, high 60s, while further off towards the south, especially places like Childress there, looking at about 83 degrees. So some places will certainly be warmer than others, but still overall very warm spring-like temperatures are expected around the region. High 50s as you head on into tonight. Overnight lows staying above freezing. We're going to see those overnight lows actually a little bit below 50. It says 50 on there. It's a bit of a technical glitch on our end, but it should be down in the 40s as we go into the overnight period. You're going to see right here those winds generally out of the west. You will notice, though, look at Guyman, Elkhart, Liberal, Dalhart, Dumas. Winds are out of the north. There's this cold front that's kind of stalling out across parts of the area. For us, where those winds stay out of the west, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Really, those winds keep that warm air in place. Thus, those 80s that we are expecting for the daytime hours today. Thankfully, as we go on into this afternoon, those winds do relax just a little bit, 5 to 10 as you wrap up your Tuesday. Now, looking at our next weather maker, looks like maybe we'll bring in some high winds for parts of the area for your Wednesday. Tomorrow, we're seeing this low pressure system, as you can see it making its way into Southern California. Right now, it's going to make its way our direction, but because of where it's setting up, it looks like mainly our southern counties are going to be the windiest. This is looking at your wind flow map. Going through the rest of your Tuesday, there's those west-northwesterly winds, but you'll see right there, right just south of Wichita, you can see the center of that low pressure system. I still think we're going to see some breezy winds out of the west here in Amarillo, but those winds will actually be stronger further off towards the south and southwest. And then, of course, we're still looking at Friday to be our extreme wind event. So let's just focus right now on your Wednesday. So going into your Wednesday morning and then ultimately Wednesday afternoon, you'll see right there about 10 to 20 for us here in Amarillo and maybe 20 to 30 in our southern counties. So unfortunately, with those westerly winds, does bring some fire danger. So the National Weather Service has issued a fire weather watch for our southern counties, eastern New Mexico as well. That's for Wednesday afternoon through the evening period. Could see those gusts anywhere from 40 to 45 plus miles an hour in those windier parts of the region. 7-day supercast. Unfortunately, in terms of moisture, maybe Saturday we'll see a low end chance of some scattered light moisture with that cold front that's rolling through. You're going to see 80s today, 70s through Thursday, 60s by Friday with that extreme wind event that we've been talking about, and then that cold front puts us down in the 50s at least for Saturday. Overnight lows just below freezing, then we're back in the 60s and ultimately climbing into the 70s going into the early parts of next week.